Welcome to this special one-off live video. Hope you are all doing fantastically well. We are talking all things about the rerun of the 1997 classic 3-2 win over Barcelona. Me and Joe are going to be watching that. I think this is the first time I've watched it since being a kid, and I think Joe hasn't watched it for such a long time as well. Have you?
It's been years since I can't fully remember this match. Apparently, I watched it live. I would have been about 5 at the time, just to make you feel nice and youngly. I would have been about 5 at the time, so I don't recall watching it. I've never watched it back, only highlights. So it's gonna be fun. It's really fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, I think I was 10, 11 at the time. So, yeah, I just remember being on ITV. But, yeah, we'll go through that. Also, this is a live Q&A. So if you want to ask me and Joe any questions during the show, please do. We're all ears. We're all going to talk anything you like. You want to ask us about Newcastle United women, anything to do with football, personal lives, anything you like, that is there available for you to ask. So let's take you back then. Actually, we've got a comment. We'll read that out. Matt, Dad, I'm going to miss this, staying with the dad in the hospice. Hopefully he's all right, Matt. I hope everyone is doing well. Enjoy this, reliving this absolute classic and great warm-up for tomorrow. How are you, the lads?
Matt, you and your dad, get the cans in, get the match watched. Cushy night for you and your dad. No, I hope he's all well, mate. Send him a love. Send him a love.
Yeah, so let's go before we get into it. We'll talk you back through the summer because this might surprise. I'll just refresh your memories for everybody. Look at that, Joe, who's left the club over the summer. Some massive names.
Imagine how raging you'd be. Like if they had Mike Ashley before that would have been a Mike Ashley window. That wouldn't have really. Like you're getting rid of Lee Clark, Robbie Elliott, David Ginola, Ferdinand, Peter Beardsley, like 5 of your top names. Like they're in. If you've done a greatest ever, they're making it in probably I'd say 80% of people's top 20 players. Do you know what I mean?
Bottom three. Look at that.
I know.
2 million for Ginola.
Mad that man.
That is incredible, man.
I'd be interested to look at the stats of how big them numbers are compared to the likes of, and it wasn't as much of established big six then, but like what was Manchester United's business that summer? Like what were they spending? Obviously, as you can see, Tottenham spent 6 million, but did they sell anyone for more? Or was that like a transfer record that window? That'd be interesting. Could be something to search up during this.
Yeah, we all know that Les Ferdinand was asked to return back literally as he gave his notice to Spurs that he's happy to join when Shearer got injured in pre-season. And there's a bit of a clue. Shearer's not involved in this one. Of course, He was injured for such a long time. And Beardsley left in August as well. So we've lost Ginola, Ferdinand and Beardsley in one window. And Faustino Asprilla left in January. And a little stat for you, Joe. These are Faustino Asprilla's last goals for Newcastle. So there you go. Whoa. And he's also on Tyneside tonight. He's just arrived. But looking at the players that do come in, we were nicknamed Dad's Army for a reason, with the likes of Stuart Pearce, John Barnes and Ian Rush all coming on a free. And obviously, Alessandro Pistoni, he started off well and kind of faded off. Yondal Thomason went on to better things after he left Newcastle. Timothy Katzbaya joined over the summer and Shea Given. So, Given. I mean, Dalglish was criticised, but he did bring in Shea Given. Gary Speed coming later in this season. Of course, he was a fantastic player. Nobby Solana was 12 months later. But what do you reckon of replacing Ferdinand, Ginola, Beardsley with effectively players?
I know you're saying there, Lee, about Dalglish got some stick, but he done some good business. But honestly, I'm looking at that list, right? And like Newcastle fans, anyone in the comments, please shoot me down if you think I'm wrong. To me, there's only really one massive name on that list that turned it into like proper legendary status in Newcastle. And that for me is Shea Given. Yes, you can throw in the names of Barnes, Rush, and probably Katzbaya, but realistically, compare their careers at Newcastle United to Shea Given's. Nah, that's a big thing for me. And I think overall that window, when you've seen who's went out and who's come in, you can imagine why Dalglish has got some stick there. Like for real, it doesn't look like good business. It doesn't look like good business on paper, especially at the time. I bet Shea Given, no one knew who he was. Everyone would be like, "Who's this keeper?" No one would have knew what he became. No
and of course, the big one, Shearer, getting injured for a good 6-7 months as well, being out, which killed the season off. Geordie Tune for Life, evening. NUFC Riley, evening. Hello, Joe. To you. So, yeah, welcome everybody. We are going to start this in just a moment. Let's take a look at Barcelona's lineup. I'm going to ask you, Joe, because Joe, you might struggle on this one. Who are the names that you remember here?
Right. I remember Rivaldo. I will admit the main reason I remember Rivaldo is because of a lot of
World Cup 2002.
not the World Cup. I mean, yes, the World Cup but also the FIFA I used to play back in the day. I remember Figo. I
Yeah,
remember Luis Enrique.
yeah.
And I think
Any of them on the bench?
the bench, when I'm looking at the bench, yes, I remember Busquets and Amor as well. I was just about to say Van Gaal. Obviously, I know Van Gaal. Pizzi as well. I believe that rings a bell for us, but definitely Busquets and definitely Amor. I remember. So what? 5 players over the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember 10 out of that starting 11. So, Ruud Hesp, the Dutch, obviously, this is when Barcelona were bringing a lot of Dutch players.
Oh yeah, Davlon.
He's the
I don't know
keeper.
what to mean. Rude Hesp. Where I?
Michael Reisiger, who, of course, played against us quite a few times in the Champions League. He went to play for Middlesbrough, actually, later on. Miguel Nadal. It's Celades, so I can't remember. Barjuan is basically Sergi, who Keith Gillespie ripped apart left back. Ivan De La Pena playing in the person who's missing is Guardiola.
Yeah.
He's not playing here. So De La Pena, the bold man, you'll see him during the game. Rivaldo, obviously, classic. I thought you were going to say Rivaldo before because remember when the ball hit him on in the knee in the corner flag and
Yeah.
he held his face.
Like, come on. However, Valdo, great player, God, it wasn't that.
Luis Enrique, of course, we all know him. He scored against us in a friendly, actually, 3-0. Figo, Sony Anderson, Brazilian striker, who played in Liga and then came to Barcelona, or the other way around, one of the two.
I didn't know that checked on my list. I remember Sony Anderson as well. Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes.
Nigerian Umuneke. On the bench, the big Spanish centre-back, Abelardo, remember well, Dragan Sercic, and Christophe Dugarry, of course, World Cup winner 98 with France. Of course, he went on to save Birmingham under Steve Bruce.
The one I've got there is Michael Reisiger. I really can't. You said he played for Middlesbrough, but like I cannot
It
remember
was just
that.
literally a season. You'll if you Google him whilst we're chatting,
Right.
you'll recognise him. So that was the Barcelona lineup, and of course there was no Guardiola. Cliver came in later the following season, I think it was, and he replaced Sonny Anderson. But Newcastle lineup, of course. Then I was saying to Joe, I couldn't believe he played centre back. And yeah, how I'm on about now. Warren Barton played centre back
Yeah.
that night,
Yeah.
and he doesn't normally play there, does he?
Nah. It is a strange one to see, but I mean, you look at that lineup as well, right? And do you know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of like some of the lineups we've had the past couple of years where you've looked at the team and you've went, that's going to be tough for them. You know, we've got a red card here or an injury here or whatever. And then the squad goes out and just plays well above its level. And I mean, obviously, this squad does exactly that. And what a game that squad puts on, man. Honestly,
Yeah,
Gillespie, man. What a game Gillespie has. Like,
yeah. There is in the live chat a pinned comment for man of the match. It's either Gillespie or Aspri. I will check up on that a little bit later. But yeah, the defence doesn't scream. Newcastle didn't really have a great defence in the 90s, let's be honest. We were all out attacking. But Rob Lee captained the side alongside David Batty, Keith Gillespie on the right. John Barnes, obviously the new signing, was brought in. He had an all right season. I think he finished top scorer overall. And Yondal Thomason, who didn't make it at Newcastle, unfortunately, went on to bigger things with the likes of Feyenoord and Milan, and Tino Asprilla. These were his last goals. And then on the bench, the late Pavel Srnicek, Aaron Hughes, who made his debut in the return game where we got beat 1-0. Darren Peacock came on, Steve Howie, and the infamous Brian Pinas. Yes, that is his real name.
Yep.
And Tamuri Ketsbayer, who we all know, and of course, Ian Rush, who didn't score a single league goal in that campaign. He scored one in the League Cup and one in the FA Cup. So that was the starting lineup then. So, right, Joe, shall we get going then?
So
Let's do it.
just to do it, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, press it on go.
The other way around. I'll let you count it down. 3, 2, 1, go.
And then on go we press, yeah?
Yes.
Right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Commentators are Juan Carlos Rivero. So we've got the audio a little bit quiet. Obviously, we don't want that speaking over. So at the moment, there's just 3 minutes of the music being played in the background and Barcelona lineup. And interestingly, Joe, the referee, do you recognise the referee?
Yes. Wait. Why can't
He's
I
the
remember?
most famous referee probably in world football.
Pellegrini? Is it?
Close. Pierluigi Colombian.
Colina, that's the one, man. Oh yeah, he's like two of the most fearsome people in my childhood. One's a villain from a cartoon I used to watch, and the other one's Kalina. Honestly, referees like him is what we need back in the game. It really is.
He was literally just respecting. Did you know he used to be a footballer?
Yes, yes, I did read about that not long ago. Because I was reading an interview or something from him. Because I was like, "What's Kalina doing nowadays?"
Well, I think he's in charge of the refs in UEFA, I believe now.
UEFA, I believe.
Um, and Carlos Gonzalez, a match reporter, there just in front of the Newcastle United sign, giving everybody the lineups of Newcastle and Barcelona. This is in Spanish, of course, because if we use anything that's English, we might get copyright. But yeah, Pierluigi Collina was sent off twice as a player. I've always known that. And interestingly, tomorrow it'll be the fifth time that Newcastle play Barcelona in the Champions League. We have faced no other side more than that. There you go. I'm full of stats tonight, aren't I?
Nah, I'm just reading. Hold on, Turby. Did you guys watch Art Attack? The Italian ref reminded me of the statue thing. Don't ask me why. Right. For some reason, you're seeing that, and I get you. Yeah.
Heart attack. What, the head?
I the head,
No,
but
your
it
hair?
has hair. I know he did, but there is for some reason. Yes, I remember thinking, "Whoa, that was like Kalina." Was it the dead eyes? It's the dead eyes. It's the eyes that just stare through your soul, man. Like, oh, imagine
Heart
him
attack.
giving you a yellow card, man. Like him coming
Yeah.
over.
What
Give it
a
a
what a show! What a show Heart Attack was. We've
oh,
got some goodies. We'll show you.
what you
I'm
got?
on the water. Then I didn't drink anything else bar water in the house. When I'm out and about, I'll get flavour pop and beer and whatever. You've got the good old Dr
Dr.
Pepper.
Cherry
We
Coke.
have on show tonight some squashies.
Oh, I look like one not long ago.
Being a right pig, then he's got some Rockies.
Oof.
Got some more squashies, the drumstick ones.
That's what I look like not long ago.
And
Squash.
then I've gone for a little bit chocolate with some Snickers creamy, but too many of them makes it a bit sicky, I think. Yeah,
Deal.
too many of them.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Eh?
Deal. You're not you when you're hungry.
Well, Dale brings snacks all the time. If you look at Dale's bag anytime,
Always.
always full of bad food.
Man.
Drop us a massive like. We are just about a kickoff.
Ooh.
Yeah, in 1997, I think it was September when it was 28 years ago yesterday or today, if I remember rightly. The blue
The
ones,
16th yesterday.
the blue ones are on fire. Them ones.
Aye, they are.
Faustino Asprilla about to kick off with John Dal Thompson, and we are underway
Let's
at
go.
St James's Park. Obviously, this was a reduced stadium. This is 36,000 as the ball is pinged long. And I can't remember exactly the times of the goals, to be honest. I just know that the first two were in the first half. And John Barnes picks the ball up. Asprilla being tackled there. Great tackle. Asprilla's won the ball back.
No, we score first, don't we? With the
Yeah,
penalty.
we go 3-0 up.
Yeah. That's it.
Aspri on the left hand side. Dunny's dragged back and he's been fouled. He does rise again. Absolutely class there. Newcastle have a free kick over on this left hand side. Remember, you can ask us any questions you want: football, personal, tune, women, anything you like.
Do you know what I love though is seeing the crowd as lively as it is nowadays. Do you know what I mean? Just less people.
Interestingly, John Beresford, who's playing here, also leaves us later in the season as well.
Oh, it's a rough season when you think about it, really, isn't it?
It's a lot of change. Like Beresford went to Southampton, and the cross comes in, and there is Shea Given, who was obviously just playing a few games just before this. Looks very young there.
Dunny, man, look at Given.
John Barnes picks the ball up, loses the ball. Rivaldo's a few. I can't tell with this definition, but he's done class there to go on this left hand side. And this is Umanike plays the ball back to Sergi, who will be up for an interest tonight. I think Sergi.
He doesn't get out with thing in his pocket, does he?
He doesn't.
You know, you look at right. There is one thing though. I said that before about the quality in the teams, right? You look at the way, and I think I miss this in football. The way Barcelona moved back then, man. The players, some of them guys, when they're touching the ball, it's just the magic with it. Whereas us, you watch Newcastle playing there, we're just straight at you. I'm going to run at you with the ball and just bounce through you. I'm going to just walk through you. Watch. Where Barcelona a bit more slick with it, a bit more. Oh, it's. I miss football being like that, you know.
Good old none of this rolling around on the floor. You can probably tell I've changed the text as well there for the live chat just to make that a little bit better. We are live on YouTube and Twitch as well. As David Batty's picked the ball up and plays it to Steve Watson, who's looking to go long for Keith Gillespie. Here we go, the first battle. Gillespie against Sergi. Sergi has done well there. Look at that PlayStation 1. A billboard.
I remember getting one of them. And then my uncle chipped it for us because you should do the chip.
Everybody did, didn't it? It was class. Absolutely class.
He's good with my uncles, and he would just be like, you were charging people like £3 a game, and I'd go in, and he's just like, pick a game, do you want me to get a copy, son?
And see, you can play the CDs on them as well.
I love
You
me.
get a memory card. You have to put a memory card physically in.
Yes.
Yeah, I had Ridge Racer, Spyro the Dragon,
Love Spyro.
FIFA, Driver, and the old Grand Theft Auto. Remember, it was 2D.
GTA 1, GTA London, GTA
And
2.
as soon as you play it, it goes Grand Theft Auto.
Jay.
Yeah, Jay's in the house. Good to see you, lads. Can't stay long. Off to David Gilmour release movie concert night. Class idea for a watch along. Says Jay. Yeah, it's a shame that we haven't got the timer on because because we're using a website, we can't put a timer on. So,
Do you know what I found amazing there? Do you see how quick that referee's flag went up? Offside.
There's definitely no VAR tonight. Like, is there?
I know.
Joe's on the strobe. He's all healthy.
Oof, strobes. Love a strobe. I can never knock a strobe. I had watermelon as well, but I forgot to eat them in work and they went dry. So.
I love the watermelon drink. Do you know that you can get the big bottles of watermelon drink? Oh, it's lush. No, big bottles of watermelon.
No.
So it's water flavoured. Watermelon
Oh,
flavoured
the strawberry. The Volvic.
That you can get watermelons, big bottles from like Asda, Tesco. Other brands are available.
Volvic watermelon. I love it.
Good old whiteboard there with Champions League, PlayStation, Continental, McDonald's, Eurocard. Just looking at some of the billboards.
So how many of them are still about, innit? Obviously,
I
PlayStation.
can't remember Eurocard. Has that been renamed MasterCard? I don't know.
No, because MasterCard's there.
Is it? Okay.
So unless Eurocard was something they were trying to start like in Europe.
Potentially.
I know. I'm going to Google it. Oh, you're going to get me on one with stuff like this.
De La Pena. Obviously Spanish international. He was great on the ball. Just giving the ball away there. Steve Watson looking for options, wearing number 19. This is, remember when Newcastle had the shield back on the back of the shirt.
Love that. I did have the top.
Ford Galaxy. Nutella.
Was Nutella? I didn't see Nutella there.
Nutella, you'll see it. It's a halfway line. Canon, obviously, I'm still very big in Champions League. Tapies goes on to say Spyro was a sick game, man. Rayman, yes, Rayman.
Man. Final Fantasy 7, yes, my boy. Yes.
GTA
was a beast.
Abe's Odyssey, yes, I've still got that. Re-downloaded that. Hello, follow me. Okay.
Yo.
I've got them downloaded. How much that cost me? Just £3. Class.
I'm on it.
Aspri has picked the ball up greatly off for John Barnes. He was trying to play in John Dal Thomason. This is a shot for Thomason, left foot. And it just goes wide from John Dal Thomason. Fresh baby face there. John Dal Thomason is the manager of which country?
Serbia.
I'll give you a clue. No, I can't give you that clue.
Give me that clue.
He manages some Newcastle players.
Under 21s?
Yeah.
No, because some.
2. He's got 2 internationals in his squad for that play for Newcastle's first team.
You said a country.
One of them.
Sweden.
Sweden, spot on. Yeah, John Dal Thomason, the manager of Sweden.
I had to think right there.
He who shall not be named is starting tonight.
Well, do you know why I wasn't? At first, I threw myself off Sweden because I was like, no, I've got 3 for Sweden now. And I was like, no, we don't. We've got 2. Langer and Kraft. Ooh.
Luis Enrique turned David Batty. David Batty's just grabbed his shoulder and threw him down.
Does he get a card for this?
I don't know. He has. Colina's just given me a yellow there. I mean, that's a proper David Batty tackle. Enrique done him, so he just grabs him on the shoulder and throws him at the floor.
Go on, son.
£3 well worth it. Yeah, I totally agree. So
again, love with thingy Colina. Do you see the way he gives the yellow card? He literally gets right up in the
stairs, didn't he? Gun like that, didn't he? It's the eyeballs, isn't it?
Horrible.
Free kick from Boss on the right hand side. Newcastle can't clear. It's going to come to Sonny Anderson. The shot's been deflected, and Shea Given will dive and collect that.
Awareness from Given, man's amazing, even at this young age. Like, how old is he during this match?
Given must be about 21, 22, because he's only played 3 or 4 games before this. So John Dal Thomas has picked the ball up. He's lost the ball. He'll be young. John Barnes playing centre. Very central in this game. Can't remember John Barnes playing central. I thought he was out left. But Asprilla's on this right-hand side. I wonder if Aspri will have a good game.
He might.
He needs to perform in this game, I think.
Do you reckon he'll get a goal?
I hope so, like, because Shearer's injured. It's all on him, isn't it?
It is.
Let's just pretend we didn't have the score.
Mind you look in the midfield though, Lee, right? And I've got to admit though, he hasn't got really anyone who looks hungry to give him an assist, like, you know.
Nah, maybe not that. This is Nadal, plays that on this left-hand side. Great turn there. I think that's Rivaldo just done. Steve Watson, who's playing right back tonight. It would be interesting that Watson was right back and Barton was centre back. It's normally probably you'd say it might be better the other way. So, did he come in for Xhaka or Pavel? Cernacek's on the bench, and I think this, if I'm not mistaken, Turby, I think Dalglish was rotating the subs. It was Hislop one game, Cernacek the next. Because Cernacek went on to leave, didn't he? For he went to Perugia, I think, and came back to Sheffield Wednesday, and then Xhaka stayed till the end of the season, I think, and went to West Ham. I'm sure of that.
If I remember right, Pavel's my Benji's favourite goalkeeper of all time and one of his favourite Newcastle players of all time as well, if I remember right. You love that guy.
Yeah, you love coming back. Pavel is a Geordie is the famous T-shirt, isn't it?
Yeah.
John Barnes has obviously lost a little bit of his pace since his Liverpool days. What a player he was, by the way. I was too young to remember John Barnes, but everyone says that he's because he was actually classed as a winger and just goes past players like for fun.
Aye.
If anybody hasn't seen John Barnes' goal in the Maracana against Brazil, go on YouTube and have a look at it later. He goes past about 7 players against Brazil, round the goalkeeper.
Shame he couldn't rap like he played.
Steve Watson's, not the greatest. He was asked to do that. Did you see Peter Beardsley's attempt?
Yes. Definitely not.
Great. It's interesting that we'll have to give them seats up. If you see that still exists now today, the empty seats.
What is that for? What's the ruling behind that?
I think you've got to have a space between the pitch of a certain length, because you still see it occasionally today. Not all the time, but
why?
Occasionally.
For what reason? Is it safety? Is it for the,
potentially? Because no doubt about. Because if you remember, the same night at Metro Radio Arena, it was called the Telly West Arena back then. Oasis were playing.
Matt Ward, he literally said that's where he was that night.
Noel Gallagher has a tune top on, the famous tune top.
Yeah.
Imagine you picking that over Barcelona game.
Yeah, I know.
Rashford bursting forward, sliding tackle goes in. Still 0-0 here at St James's Park.
But Lee, realistically, what chance would people have thought we had going into this at the time? With that summer window, all the players have just lost. Shearer's injured. Your star player. You're
probably thinking maybe get a draw and you're lucky.
Yeah,
to be honest. But this was the first time that Newcastle had been in Europe's top competition, as in the European Cup / Champions League, because we've done many years in Europa, UEFA, and the Fairs Cup.
Would you say we're the stronger side at the moment? Because I would.
I'd say it's 50-50 at the minute. Like, there's the MasterCard. Big Mac, McDonald's, yeah.
Yes.
Right, as a guy going around.
Push.
Figo wearing the captain's armband tonight. Normally that would be Guardiola.
God, how
they forward. Of course, Barcelona fans don't like Luis Figo for what he did. What did he do? He left Real Madrid, didn't he?
Oh, aye.
You remember he had all the stuff thrown in the corner flag, pig's heads and everything?
Yes.
And there's Sergi wearing number 12. And of course, that Real Madrid side had a Galactico every season.
They went on. They had some unreal teams back then, man. Real Madrid.
Well, I think the season just before this, they had Ronaldo, i.e., the Brazilian, Barcelona. Yeah, we got Gillespie's on this right-hand side, bursting down that wing. Can he get his head up and find a man? In comes a cross. It's going to fall. Oh, bad touch by Thomason. He's looking for options, and he's pulled it back. Poor pass. Asprilla sliding De La Pena, and that was a chance there that Thomason, if he had a better touch there, Joe, could have
brought that down, chested it down, dropped it down, clicking a volley on it, or even passed it on to Aspri, who was coming in. And he hasn't. He's wasted a chance. Heavy touch, rushed it.
Batty picks the ball up. The crowd are roaring there. They feel that's the best possible chance so far in the game.
Open goal, really.
Yeah, if he just controlled that better, wouldn't it? Rob Lee, I haven't seen much of him on the ball, but he's just sprayed that. Steve Watson playing it infield, looking for Rob Lee, picking up the pocket. Batty's just sitting in front of the defence. He's now picked the ball up in the centre circle, looking forward to Aspri. Heavy touch, trying to flick it, and De La Pena's picked the ball up.
Needs to do better there, Aspri, like.
Miguel Nadal games he played against England in Euro 96. A lot of these Spanish players would have in the penalty shootout.
Trying to compose themselves, that's what's mad watching this. How much Barcelona are trying to have to reset the ball and come back to the defence so much and try and get the ball up, slow the game down, get it to their pace. And they're not really getting it. Newcastle's not really letting them have it. They're coming at them, pressing them.
But if you also remember, I think it was two seasons further back, they had Romario and Stoichkov up top. This Barcelona side, so they've had those two, and then they've had the Brazilian Ronaldo, Sonny Anderson, and then Cliver comes in. So they've always had a proper focal point.
Oh, Cliver as well.
Yeah, De La Pena, centre circle, dictating the play, always available. Rivaldo tries to play the ball forward, and that's being headed away by Albert. Newcastle can't clear. Figo doing the flick up, and Newcastle have got a free kick. I wonder what's that for? Is that high foot?
It was Newcastle with a high foot, wasn't it? Is it not Barcelona with a free kick?
That's what I'm saying. It was a high foot.
Yeah, it was a high foot. It was. Or was it not Watson with a high foot? I'd go on Barcelona's way. It's Barcelona free kick. Aye, Watson high foot. Thought so. Bet you wouldn't have got many refs back then calling that out. Carina though.
Well, this is all before technology came in, isn't it? Even goal line clearance is not available.
Long before.
Way before this. So over the free kick, Rivaldo, De La Pena, who was of course a set piece specialist. I think I might have a Snickers. I might start creeping into me snacks.
Oh, I already am. I've done my first attack of snack. Who's that standing over at Figo? No.
De La Pena and Rivaldo.
Rivaldo.
4-man wall. About 25 yards out. De La Pena goes for it. It headed down. I think it was Albert. Mega creamy like.
I can't get away with a Snickers, mate.
Arsenal still in possession.
Barcelona resetting again. Trying to come up that wing. Left wing.
Those De La Pena's having so much of the ball.
Right. I've seen him, Rivaldo and Figo have had it the most, like.
Figo coming in. Figo was so good left and right.
Right, good switch amazingly, man. Lovely ball through there, though.
Poor ball.
Bad into the box.
Batty playing it to Aspri, having his shirt pulled. Goes past De La Pena easily. It's brilliant play by Tino. Flicks the ball out with the left-hand side. John Beresford, who keeps the ball in. Of course, John Beresford was out in Singapore with us.
Beresford.
Once or twice, if you're getting more. Great ball.
Beautiful.
And he can't get it down, Rob Lee. Can't get it down.
Beat by speed there, though, really, isn't he?
Young lad, Saladers. That's the one who would have now.
No wonder you've seen him. He looks about 12.
Great ball there.
He's still playing now, him.
Going at Newcastle on the right-hand side in front of Gallagher. Taken by Gillespie. Onto the edge of the box. Albert's trying to bring it down. Sonny Anderson, of all people, in the right-back position.
Shows how much Newcastle are pushing them back, though, doesn't it?
It does. Any questions, guys? Fire them at me.
Anything at all? What was that slapping off my face just there?
Barton gives the ball back to Batty. John Barnes, just inside Newcastle's half. Cries of United tune. Steve Watson plays the ball out now. Thomason very deep. Barton plays it first time. And he's offside. That would have been a good ball, but Aspri is offside.
I'd like VAR to check that.
I know. It's mad because Aspri left only a few months later. Look how young Aaron Hughes looks to the left.
Mate, whoa.
Well, he's only 18, isn't he?
It's mad how, to be honest, see that as well, though. Even look at Dalglish. Christ.
And that was important that Barton came across there to stop that attack. Stopping Rivaldo, who's playing a lot more deeper in this game than what he normally would.
And you've got to think that's what Dalglish is thinking in having Barton there. Having him being able to run at people like Rivaldo, like that.
Well, it's interesting because you've got Pistoni and you've got Steve Howie on the bench, haven't you? And he's playing Barton at centre-back.
There's reasons for that, and you've just seen one of the reasons right there.
Yeah, because occasionally you might be Barton can swap with Watts if needs to.
Yep.
Aspri is trying to get the ball under, but it's too hard for him. That'll go out for a throw into Newcastle, which Warren Barton will take when it looks like Barton's now Back at right back from what I can see.
And you can, with Barton as well, you can, see going right back. I know you didn't see it much back then, but you can sort of play a wing back role.
It looks like it now because it looks like Steve Watson's now centre back.
Yeah.
So maybe there's a slight tweak early on in that game. Can't remember watching that back. Figo on the right hand side gives the ball back. Saladez goes to the centre circle. Rivaldo picks the ball up just past the centre. Plays it to the left hand side to Amanuke. And there was a stage where in the late 90s there were so many Nigerians just bursting through with pace.
Yeah.
You had the Babangiras, Akochas, Amakochi, Finidi George, Kanu, Sunday Elise.
You're doing well pronouncing these. Elise. Oh.
Amanuke plays it back to Sergi. I think we need to test him soon, like.
Aye, Sergi needs tested. He's pushed a bit.
Rivaldo goes across looking for De La Pena. Barca coming back. Newcastle have 10 bodies inside this own half. Luis Enrique is going to go up against John Barnes. Luis Enrique is going to come in.
Barnes chasing his man down though.
Luis Enrique, who also played for Real Madrid, he did it the other way around. Now Asprilla's picked the ball up with a lackluster pass. Asprilla's starting to run at the defence. He's going down. That's a great challenge.
Penalty.
Box. Nah, he won the ball. That was a fantastic challenge. Asprilla not claiming for it. I think that was Saladez who done that. Doesn't win that. Asprilla's got a shot on. And Beresford's gone right up the back of Luis Figo there. He has the replay. Asprilla just starting to run. The centre backs of Barca are backing off. And it's a great challenge.
He got the ball. He did fair. Yep.
He did get the ball indeed. Tino Asprilla, who's back in Newcastle, if it's been pictured underneath. De La Pena, very deep.
Live stream, but he was preoccupied.
Sonny Anderson. Rivaldo plays it back now to Sergi in the left back. Newcastle very deep. They're just letting Barca have the ball around the halfway line. Rivaldo plays it back to Ivan De La Pena to Reiziger. Figo looking for a 1-2. Enrique back to Michael Reiziger. 20 minutes played and we're still 0-0. I like that. We know where we're at.
I'm glad that's popped up.
Yeah, Crowder's thinking Newcastle. De La Pena played it to Gillespie, who's going to go long, and he's lost the ball. And Barcelona have possession again. They're seeing a lot of the ball here.
I've started to pick it up as the half sort of moved on.
Sergi, with his right foot this time, goes across the pitch. Again, Barca having a lot of this ball. Sonny Anderson, heavy touch, picks it up. Rob Lee plays it. John Dal Thomason. He's going to play Tino Asprilla here. Rude Hess was coming flying out. I want a penalty, ref. I want a penalty.
That's it.
I want a penalty for that. Rude Hess has his arms in the air. Asprilla's gone down. Newcastle fans are celebrating. John Dal Thomason's went over to congratulate him on the foul. Replay comes back. Asprilla bursting down. Tino knows what he's doing. A little touch. He's waiting for contact. And Rude Hess slightly touches him. Is that a penalty, Joe?
That's a penalty all day long. Look at that, man. Don't get us wrong. Asprilla's played the game right. He knows exactly what he needs to do. Get a touch on the ball. Get his foot out. He's going over. Of course, Kalina's given that all day. All day long.
So cries of Tino.
Mad, isn't it? It's like, what?
Against the Dutch goalkeeper, Rude Hess. Asprilla goes back towards the edge of the D.
Edge of the D.
Kalina's not happy where the ball is. Wants to put back on the spot. Now that might psychology might affect one or two people. Asprilla long run up. Newcastle fans wait in anticipation. Here he comes. And it's in. There goes the cartwheel. Newcastle fans are going nuts. Faustino Asprilla in the Gallagher. Where's Serena? Serena, where are you?
Serena, get the pictures on, man. Get the pictures. Come on.
She would have been about 5. Get his hell out from Australia.
Gets something to it, though, as well, doesn't he?
He nearly saves it, didn't he?
Nearly saved it. He goes the right way.
I think if it's just a little bit less power, he saves it.
Yeah.
But Newcastle go 1-0 up. just after 21, 22 minutes. Did we deserve it?
Definitely. I think either at this point in the game, either side deserves a goal. Either side, it's a great game of football. Possession, probably 50-50. Maybe he's leaning more towards Barcelona just before that penalty. But both teams deserve it. By all means, they do. Christ.
Newcastle 1-0 up after 22, 23 minutes. So a great start. Aspri chasing down the high press. Yes, press did exist back then. It's not a new thing.
Mm-mm.
Long ball over the top. Beresford heads that on the edge of the left side. John Barnes is coming back to help out. He's got Luis Enrique on him. Beresford plays the ball forward. The crowd roars. Newcastle started to bring forward. Batty to this left-hand side. It's Thomason who's clipped the ball forward. Oh, missed kick by Nadal.
Oh.
Tino's picked the ball up, but Nadal recovers and he's gone past one of the John Dal Thomason fantastically well. Heavy ball mine to Figo, who can't control that. Newcastle have possession again, and Warren Barton goes back to Shea Given, who will go along.
Absolutely electric in St. James's Park there, man.
Well, Jeff was saying, wasn't he, the other day on video that he felt like the crowd was just bouncing, wasn't it?
Aye.
It was rocking. Very young Louis van Gaal there. Of course, Barcelona, the influence of Dutch players, even before then, Johan Cruyff. So Barcelona have a heavy influx of Dutch players for a good 10, 15 years.
On the press, so Barcelona.
Yeah, they're on this left-hand side, aren't they, with Sergi into Amanuke.
Looking for an
Barton's
equaliser.
looked after him pretty well since
Oh,
he's moved there to right back. Sergi's trying to do the reverse ball, and that'll be picked up by Shea Given, and the Leazes end clap for joy. I had that goalkeeper top.
Great call telling them hold out for Given. Trust your keeper. Trust your keeper. He's going to get it.
Yeah, he hasn't been tested yet. I'll say yeah. Ball on this left-hand side. 20, 23, 24 minutes gone. It's Thomason.
Oh,
Aspria plays it back, and it's being intercepted. I think
see what they're trying to do there, though.
Yeah, a little 1-2. I think that was Nadal.
Just playing through them tiny gaps in Barcelona's defence.
Not much. Ball, well, David Batty's going to go back to Philippe Albert.
Go on, give and go.
Everybody remembers his name. Of course, the famous number 27, which is now sported by Nick Valdemare.
Valdemare.
And that will go back all the way to Ruud Hesp. Interestingly, that all the Barcelona media for tomorrow's game, Joe, were referencing that our strongest is the midfield three.
Oh, but of course it is. It's one of the most deadly. If you ask me, it's one of the most deadly. And I know there might be a little bit of bias in this, but I don't think anyone can deny it. They are one of the most deadly midfields in all of Europe. When they are on their day, they can be the deadliest midfield in all of Europe. It's simple as that. Tonali, Bruno, Joe Linton. You've got a bit of everything in them. Bruno's a mix between Tonali. Bruno and Tonali are like jacks of all trades. And Joe Linton's just a master of possession and keeping that ball where it needs to be and keeping players out of the important spaces. Like, Is there anyone, there's an interesting one, is there anyone on this team who reminds you of the way them three play?
Nah, because Batty's more of a like crunching, good old school. Rob Lee's probably got a little bit more in his locker. And well, obviously John Barnes is playing like left centre, isn't he? He's probably lost his pace, but Rob Lee's probably the closest. But with Rob Lee,
Who to?
Probably Bruno.
See, I was going to say Rob Lee's a bit more like Tonali.
Because Rob Lee will want to get forward and score goals in his early days. It's interesting how we get in. Robert Lee in Spanish.
Oh, who would get in? Oh my God, that is an interesting one. Who out of this team gets into the current team? Asprilla does.
Ahead of Valdemar, yeah, probably reputation.
Mm-hmm.
Gillespie at this stage in his career, probably ahead of Murphy.
Over Murphy. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Gillespie then faded away when he went to Blackburn and stuff.
No, I would agree. Over Murphy.
Shea Given.
Over Pope or over Pope, or I don't care. Do you know what it is? It doesn't matter who we have in our goal right now. Shea Given gets in over them, I think. Even Donnarumma, you name the best keepers. Martinez, didn't care. Shea Given shits all out of them.
Yeah, it's class Shea Given.
Unreal. One of the best keepers I've ever seen in my life. And I mean that when I say, like, I loved me goalkeepers back in the day. And I've said it a few times about you never have really, like, world-class goalkeepers who are really good at everything anymore. And I think back to
Ronaldo.
some of the best keepers for me are your likes of Buffon, your Casillas, your Peter Cechs, your Shea Givens. Look at it. So I'm interested in that. The possessions come up now,
Yeah.
and we were only sitting on 41%, and they were on 59%. I thought it was a bit more even than that. I
Do
mean,
you think it will be tomorrow? Or do you think Barcelona will have a lot more of the ball?
look, I'm very worried because Barcelona's. I feel like we're going to have to play that role of that we've played in many times in many big games where we'll have that low possession, but we'll play the counter attack so well, so fast, and so aggressive. We'll shock them. Shock and all. That's what we're going to have to do because Barcelona, have you seen some of their possession stats moving into this game, mate? They haven't had a game where they've had less than 55% possession so far. Majority of the games, I think 3 of the last 4 games they've have had over 70% possession. They are really good at holding that ball at the minute, and I think that's something that they lacked last season. They weren't as good at holding the ball, and they had a lot less possessions when they were coming up against pretty much any opponents. This season, they've done something right.
Yeah, the game's gone a little bit sloppy, giving the ball away by both teams here.
Mm-hmm.
John Bowser was given a round of applause for chesting the ball down earlier. And Steve Watson, who's now centre back alongside Philippe Albert.
They have shifted about a bit because if you notice, we're sitting with more of a, that was a bad.
Yeah, could have went anywhere. Philippe Albert's clearance there.
He's lucky no one was sitting, if Rivaldo or someone was there, they could have easily nicked that off Albert. But do you know Philippe Albert, it's mad how young he looks. Like, I'm looking at him and I'm like, that's not Albert. I'm like, that's not Albert.
Yeah, he would have been what? Well, he signed on his 27th birthday in 94, so he'd be 30, nearly 30. Barnes in the strange left back position, go back to Shea Given, who's going to probably go long. He has. Not the greatest of kicks. De La Pena headers. Barnes flicks it up. Chests it down Rob Lee. Barnes gives the ball away, unfortunately.
Shame that.
But Barnes wins the ball back. He has Rob Lee. That should be a yellow card, ref aware. De La Pena has just pulled Rob Lee back. Rob Lee's livid. De La Pena's on the floor because he's been hit in the face. But that should be a booking. He has the replay of it. He just pulls his shoulder, similar to what Batty did earlier.
Right.
Rob Lee's a little bit of a flick out. Isn't he sneaky careful?
He has slapped him.
In today's football, that could be...
That's serious.
A red? Right. Yeah, it's probably like yellow. Aye.
It's not. You're not getting nothing off that. Like Rob Lee's getting out there, is he? Just De La Pena.
Yeah, yellow card. Rob Lee's now giggling. How young Rob Lee looks as well.
Nah, mate. Rob Lee look kind of young.
Obviously, an England international.
See, I think that's something like Kalina looked at back then as well. If you're going to mess
ball goes out wide, yeah, Gillespie up against Sergi 1-on-1. What's he going to do? He's going to run down that byline. Cross comes in. Tino!
Send out the goal. Yes!
2-0 in Newcastle.
Oh, that goal. That goal never gets old. That goal always.
I had to put in because I knew it was coming.
You can't see it on the camera, but I've got goosebumps off that goal. I love that goal,
Yeah, a free kick. Look at that leap by Faustino Asprilla as Gillespie runs down that byline. Quick free kick out with Gillespie. He's going to go to Sergi. Right, I'm going to take you on. How then? Beats him, whips the ball in. Look at that leap.
Bang!
Rude Hesp has no chance. He leapt like a salmon out of water.
Oh, and there he is in the comments. The reason that I know so much about this game and who Tino Asprilla is, my big brother Benji. He's the one who constantly about Tino. Not a bad thing. Great thing.
Oh, and Barcelona had a chance there on the edge of the box, which I think that was Rivaldo with his wrong foot, his right foot. Yeah, it was. That's on his left. He smashes that. The replay comes in. Newcastle a little bit sleep there, I think, was Steve Watson not following Rivaldo, and Rivaldo shoots wide.
Went to catch her on a counter. They know now, Barcelona know now that they need a goal to get back into this. They know they need something to get back into this. If it goes, if they concede another now, it's basically game over for them. They want to get something back before the half if they can, but they don't look too confident.
Yeah, this is a fantastic scoreline for Newcastle. Not many fans would have said that, we'll finish 2-0, well, we're 2-0 up. And obviously Sergi's just telling De La Pena to calm down. I can't remember this because De La Pena's on a yellow. Sergi's just got a hold of him, push him back and just say, calm down.
Do you think he's got lucky there, Lee?
I probably need to say that back, but free kick on the right-hand side.
I think he's got lucky there, De La Pena. I think...
It's going to be John Barrow's fault. I remember this free kick. It's way, way wide. It's an awful free kick before it's even... I remember this. This is a flashback. You've seen it now, haven't you? Awful delivery from John Beresford on the right-hand side. Goes over everyone. I'm still beer. Billboard.
That was bad, that.
Yeah, it was an awful delivery, wasn't it?
Christ.
I might have a squashy now.
I'm gonna quickly nip for the wing, grabbing a third attacker snack box. Because I've had 2.
Oh, that replay there. Gillespie on that right-hand side. And there's Faustino Asprilla just leaps.
That's the leap for me from Asprilla. Like, it just screams, I'm going to bang this into the back of the net, and he does exactly that.
Poor marking as well, though. You cannot leave someone free like that. I know it's a fantastic leap.
Benji's got a bet on this match. He hopes that'll win 3-2.
Benji Gandons, I hope we win this. Have a better 3-2 the 2 and Tino hat-trick. Oh, Benji, I'd have nabbed with that. Like, I think if we can just park the bus now, Benji will be all right. Park the bus, and I'll take the 2-0 for me. Newcastle played really well. If the referee, Colina, can blow full time, that'll be great. De La Peña's bursting forward. That was a great play. And then Newcastle double up on Luis Figo. And then Figo's then pulled David Batty down. Batty's look. Batty's just staring at Rivaldo. Aspri out on this left-hand side now. Is he going to run down that byline? No, he's going to look in and cut in. He tries to play it out wide to Gillespie, who is sliding, and he can't keep the ball in, but the Gallagher give a round of applause for a very youthful-looking Keith Gillespie there, sporting number 18, Aspri on the left-hand side, just clipping it to Gillespie, who then slides, and the ball just gets away with him. But the camera's, of course, pinning it on Faustino Asprilla as Rude Hesp kicks the goal kick. Newcastle looking comfortable, 2-0. Newcastle just parking a little bit further back. Here we go. Oh, poor ball given away there. And John Dal Thomas, if he just got a little bit more control on that, Newcastle would have been in there. There's Miguel Nadal looking for options on this right-hand side. He's clipping it forward. It's a poor ball by Nadal. Newcastle then picked the possession up. John Barnes plays it back to Batty. Batty will go back to Albert. And then it's Steve Watson, who's just going to look for options. He's plays it safe to Warren Barton. Now back at right back, clips it. Barton slips as he kicks, and Barcelona should deal with that, and that'll be a throw-in just in front of the dugouts. No, it's been kept in. Sonny Anderson has kept that in. Newcastle or Barcelona can't really keep possession here. It's all over the place as Barca start to attack. You get your snack. Attack a snack. Great take on that.
I've had 2 already.
That was a great challenge. Batty looking for options. It's mad how David Batty just doesn't want to be in the limelight, isn't it? Just like disappeared off the face of the earth. He doesn't like football, you know.
I suppose a lot of them are like that, though. It's a matter of if they're good at it, that they want to do the job, get in, get out.
David Batty just literally came up to training, did his training, drove straight home, didn't do anything after training, didn't see him, and then when he retired, didn't go in the media. I think he lives down like the Wakefield area, Dewsbury, that kind of area, but doesn't just seeing it as a job. Mad.
Yeah, there is something I do need to say, and this is terrible of me that I forgot this, but this is how forgetful I am. Like, I'm always going on about this. So, Benji's birthday. Happy birthday, Benji! Happy birthday! He's
just WhatsApped you. I remember you. Remember that. Happy birthday, Benji, mate.
Literally, because a happy birthday on the stream. You know what I mean? Like, oh, damn.
So he's not a Libra then. Misses out just.
He's
Virgo.
Virgo?
This Virgo, isn't it? Virgo before Libra. Because I'm Libra.
I'm Libra. Are you Libra? I'm Libra.
Oh, you got the same birthday as my sister.
Aye.
Mine's in September.
When's yours?
In 10 days.
No, I'll remember. Terrible.
Free kick, Barcelona. Rivaldo's over this time.
Dangerous position for Rivaldo, this as well.
Yeah, he was brilliant at free kicks.
About 30 out.
He goes, he shoots, he hits the wall, and that will go for a corner. Shea Gibbons is giving instructions to the wall there. I don't know if he's happy or not, but Rivaldo's hit the wall. And Barca have a corner kick over on the Leazer's end, over on that right-hand side.
So, Benji, how old were you the day after this? Like, the day after this was your birthday? What a birthday that would have been.
John Barnes' head has that corner where it was Sergi over on that right-hand side. Newcastle can't
Dangerous
clear.
Barcelona right now.
Aspri heads it forward. Newcastle might be on the counter here. Albert.
Capitalising.
That looked a bit dangerous, a bit high foot. Rob Lee trying to battle with Figo, the two number sevens. Rob Lee plays that on this left-hand side. And I think it's Gillespie on this left-hand side with the left foot.
Oh!
And that was Celadaz with the head hand picked up by De La Penny. He'll bring the ball forward. Virgo, I say is Benji. Yep, he's a Virgo.
Virgo.
Benji, is there any questions you would like to ask your brother whilst we are live? Because you can have any Q&As.
Well,
Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Aspria, too many bodies around him, loses the ball. Batty's then intercepted. Great by David Batty, that mind. That was class. That was very much brilliant. Batty's now found himself in a strange position over on this left-hand side.
Got plenty of time.
He plays out with Beresford. Or Beresford attack Reisiger. He's coming in. He goes back to Batty. Batty plays it on the edge of the box to Tino. Little flick to Gillespie. Goes past.
He's got a good chance.
And he slips. Is it a foul or has he slipped? He's not appealing.
I think he knows it's a slip.
That's just inside the box. Be interesting to get a replay if we get one of that. Barcelona need to offer more. I reckon Van Gaal's going to give them a bollocking at half time.
Oh, they haven't been good enough, really. They haven't been finishing the chances. You know, Barcelona, look at the talent they've got, the ability they've got to get the ball forward and get towards the box. And then once they get into the box, nothing's happening for them. Nothing.
Well, Shea Given hasn't been tested yet.
Nah.
We must be close to half time. At least 10 minutes to go. De La Pena. He's going to spray this to the left-hand side. That's a fantastic ball.
Great.
Emenike up against Gillespie. Emenike crosses. And Shea Given didn't come for that. It was Steve Watson, and then there's a follow-up. And the referee, Kalina's given a corner. Shea Given's not happy with it.
Ooh. I think I agree with Given here.
Harsh. It's a harsh one, isn't it? But again, corner Barcelona. This one short over on the Lee's corner. Sergi plays it to Figo.
Playing with a lot of urgency.
Figo's done Beresford there quite easily. It's Gillespie who's picked the ball up inside Newcastle's box, just slowing the play down a little bit to Aspria, who's in a left-back position, who slipped. And it'll be a throw into Barcelona over on that east stand.
Dangerous place to concede. I know there's not a lot you can do about a slip, but you just need to compose yourself, calm yourself down. You've got 5 minutes till the half.
What's your thoughts now? You're 2-0 up, just getting to half-time?
Really happy position. You want to make sure that you keep a hold of this lead in the second half. But you can see Barcelona's getting very desperate. You want to use that to your ability and just calm yourself down. You know you've got them on a massive, massive back foot when you're 2 goals up. So you don't need to do anything daft. Keep it simple. Keep it calm. And just let them try and come at you. And they're going to tire themselves out. And then you can try and catch them on the break. But you don't need nothing more at this point, really. You just need to contain.
Yeah, we just need to get half-time. 2-0 up Newcastle here against Barcelona. Gillespie's won the header. Aspria's trying to go in for challenge, and there's about 7 rolls on the floor.
He's made a meal out of that there, like.
And it's Sergi who's rolling around. He's just had another one there. Aspria, well, say the replay here. Yeah, he goes in hard on his left foot. It's just a 50-50, that's all it is, but Sergi's done about 8 rolls. Benji's going and says I was 18 after this match, actually. Blumenel. So, Benji, you'll remember the Oasis concert then that was on the night. Because, is it Noel or Liam? I always get the two. Liam Gallagher. No, it's Noel. Noel's the nicer one, isn't he? He's the one wearing the tune top at the Telewest Arena, it was called back then.
I'm thinking, which one's the nice one? I mean, with the amount of charged people for tickets, both are pricks.
Well, Noel's the one who's like, the one that's the main singer, isn't it?
Yes, I think so. The one who's always been in the limelight, not the one who like disappeared.
I always get them confused because one of them's got a skinnier face than the other one.
I don't really like Oasis, to be honest. They've got a couple.
I like some of their songs, some of the mid-90s. Oh, that's a lovely play by Barca here. They're through. 50-50 there. The referee is blown for, is that offside or is it a foul on Steve Watson? It was Sonny Hansen, lovely little flick, and Figo, a little 1-2, and then Barca were then through. Figo disagrees with it.
They just seem too desperate at the moment, Barcelona, don't they?
It's the way he lunges and it's 2 feet off the floor, but he only connects with 1 foot. But still, in today's game, you can't do that.
Nah. As soon as you leave the floor, Nick, Dread.
Oh, brilliant from Aspri. He's literally just done Nadal. He's on his own. He's going to go down this left-hand side. He hasn't lost possession because it's fell to John Barnes on this left-hand side.
So we want that to fall out.
That was a brilliant flick to get round his man. Barnes plays it Thomas and back to Barnes. Now, over to Gillespie on this right-hand side. He comes in, he comes out.
Lovely by Gillespie.
Past Sergi. Oh. And it's Rob Lee with a diving header that goes just wide. But Gillespie, once again, they get one-on-one with Sergi. Cuts in, cuts out, goes down the byline, beats him. Could Rob Lee maybe volley that?
I think he was a little bit further over, maybe, but I think he would have been better off leaving it. For who's behind him.
Drop us a massive like on this video as we're just chilling. If you like these stuff, we'll do more in the future.
All right.
Sergi's down injured at the moment. He's like, I'm in for a tough night, isn't he?
And he's having a tough night so far. Keep Gillespie this ball.
Figo pings the ball to this left-hand side to Amanuke, who hasn't really tested our right back. Barcelona.
Benji saying no, it was Liam who wore the shirt.
Oh, I was getting two mixed up. Aye.
They are
updating everybody in the scoreline, weren't they? Oh, brilliant from Anderson here. Up against so many Newcastle defenders. Little back heel to Figo, who's going to come across to De La Pena. Surely Barca are going to go on this left. They are. He has Sergi up against Keith Gillespie. Roles are reversed this time. Sergi comes in with his right foot.
Oh.
Rivaldo gets a touch with his diving header, and I think if he leaves it, Joe,
it could well. It's going to test you, given maybe go in. Let's have a little look at the replay there.
So Sergi here whips it
ball over.
If he leaves that, I think is it Figo at the back behind him?
Yes.
Not Sonny Anderson, sorry.
Sonny Anderson, that was it. Does Sonny Anderson get it in though? It looked like he stretched a little bit too far over and he ends up jumping over the ball as opposed to towards it.
Aspria picks the ball up. He's going to run. Maybe a heavy touch it was. Interesting, we got beaten the away fixture. 1-0. In the return game.
Yeah, like such a low scoreline.
Offside, Aspria. Obviously, they didn't really do advantage when someone was offside. Now, you see this more often in modern football. If someone's offside and you have the ball, 9 times out of 10, the referee will just allow you to play the advantage. Especially if it's the goalkeeper.
Do you know what else I miss? That. Actually, wait, no, it's better now. It is better now. That's something that's improved, the countdown timer.
The crowd cheer. This half-time whistle is blown. Newcastle are 2-0 up here at half-time. Tino Asprilla with the goals. A penalty, which they're showing the replays. Rude Hesp nearly saved it, and then Gillespie on the right-hand side beats Sergi quite at ease. And if you remember, as they're talking, we'll just bring up the teams. This was the Barcelona side that played against Newcastle. With Umanike, who hasn't really tested Warren Barton. Sonny Anderson. Figo's been in spells in that first half. Rivaldo's a little bit deep as the lads come out for the second half. De La Pena already booked now. He needs to be careful. And Luis Enrique. And of course, Barcelona, it's Sergi at left back's being very tested by Keith Gillespie. We just take a little look to remind us of how Newcastle line up at half-time and obviously at the start of the game. Shea Given, John Beresford was left back, Albert and Barton, but Barton has swapped with Steve Watson. And Barcelona are making a change at half-time. Dragan Sercic is on for Manuel Emanuke.
Is it just the one change?
Just the one change. They're clearly not happy. Emanuke has not tested any of our right backs. And then midfield of Batty, who's been booked before by pulling down Luis Enrique. Rob Lee, the captain of the night. John Barnes on the left. Gillespie on the right. Thomason in support of Tino Aspri. And obviously you can see on there, the right-hand side, Pavel Cernacek, Aaron Hughes, Darren Peacock, Steve Howie, Brian Pines, Tamuri Ketspire, and Ian Rush. So that is your lineup as Barcelona have just kicked off for the second half. Here we go. Benji says, Joe, got a question. How many quids you stuck in me card with sellotape this year? What does that mean?
None.
Oh, you mean to your birthday card?
I like a birthday.
Oh, I thought it was like an inside joke or something.
Nah, just...
God, I remember that. I used to get that as kids as well, you know.
Yeah.
You get like a couple of quid sellotape to your card.
Aye.
Or sometimes you'll have a fiver.
Fiver slipped in if they couldn't afford it, they give you £3. I used to be good, but I had the coins, mate.
I'm going to throw you something back. I've just thought of something nostalgic. Around this time, when this game was played, Walkers would put a fiver in some of their crisps.
Oh, wait, whoa. Hold on.
Do you remember? Do you not remember it?
Aye, but they must have done that multiple times through the years, because I'm certain
Aye.
I remember that when I was like 9 as well.
It was a bit like, do you know how McDonald's have brought back Monopoly? And then they bring it back every year. Walkers used to do that.
Yes.
So everyone just ate Walkers just in case they got a fiver.
Does anyone in the comments let me know, did you ever find a fiver? Because
I did. I found it quite a few.
Did you find quite a few?
Aye,
I know someone who found a couple, but I can't remember ever finding one. Oh, my David, my other brother, might have actually found one.
Rivaldo from distance has then tested Shea Given straight at him, but anywhere in that corner that would have troubled him a little bit more. That's a good 30 yards out. No backlift. Straight down the throat of Shea Given with a bit of power. Lewis is in the chat. Good to see you, Lewis. Hopefully you have liked this stream. Hope all yous have liked the stream. Rest in peace, Pavel. He will look down on us tomorrow. Lovely message, that.
Of course you
Lovely
will.
message. So it's just really unfortunate what happened to him that day. I always remember reporting it on the channel. It was such a tough video to do quite early on in the channel. Went out for a run and sadly never came home. Tough, innit?
It's mad that how much that can hit, because obviously we nearly lost another North Shields player earlier this year, Nick Cassidy, who he went for a run, and if it wasn't for someone finding him, he would never have came back either. And I think it's some people overlook a lot of the times with these athletes that, yes, they are high-end athletes, but that's also taking a big toll on your body as well. So sometimes give it a thought when you think about what they're doing on them pitches. It's definitely worth it. Look at the pace on Aspri, man.
He's got dangly legs, hasn't he?
He just like extends his legs. It's like some sort of Inspector Gadget business.
Yeah, Rivaldo done well to track back, and Rivaldo's not renowned for doing that.
I
never found a fiver in my Walker's crisps, says Lewis. And yes, I remember the fivers and Walkers. I found none, says Benji. Maybe they were postcode selective.
Probably.
Maybe they didn't really want any 29s.
28.
28, I was close.
Ooh, get
Do
yourself
you know what my postcode is?
Any 10?
No. I'm in the 20s.
Are you in the 20s? You have told us before.
Any 21. That's all you're getting.
Yes.
All you're getting. Rest in peace, Pav, says Benji as well. Gillespie on the right-hand side, crosses the ball, goes past Sergio.
What a goal! Same again. How
Gillespie, Tino Aspri, there's the cartwheel. The Leeds' end's gone nuts. The stadium's gone nuts. Newcastle have just scored, and it's 3-0. Tino Asprilla's loving it. Gillespie's just took the ball from his own half, sprinting down that right-hand side, whips an unbelievable cross. What a cross for Tino Asprilla. You think he leapt like a salmon first time? He's leapt home. He's free again. Nadal and Celadez are all over the place, and Newcastle United are 3-0 up. What a run by Keith Gillespie.
Copy and paste all day long. Gillespie has done the exact same thing. Tino's been in the exact same place. Barcelona have made the exact same mistakes, and it's 3-0. The game's over for Barcelona now, isn't it, really? And
that was incredible by Keith Gillespie.
Is that 49 minutes?
Gillespie picked the ball up inside his own half and took on Sergio one-on-one. That was class. Benji's just become a member. Thank you very much, Benji. At 99 pence will go a long way to support Joe having a brush. And Lewis has gone on to say, what's happening when we play Sunday away at Bournemouth and the women are play as well? Lewis, that's a dilemma I have. I can't be in two places at once. So I will be at Bournemouth for that one. I think Dave is going to do a video, which is really nice of him.
Which one's that?
For the women against Birmingham. And Tino getting lads. Newcastle United are 3-0 up against Barcelona. Clip that up. Laugh out loud. Gillespie on this right hand side. Gans past Sergio Gillespie looking for the same Aspri out the header again. Low down. Rude Hesper's there. Tino's applauding. Gillespie's loving it.
You'd think they'd learn from the mistakes, but they're just letting the same thing happen over again.
You can't. Sergio's getting ripped apart here now.
Absolutely tanked. Absolutely tanked. Barcelona are rattled.
3-0 down, and Sergi's getting taught a lesson. And obviously, they've made a change in front of them because Omanike is off and he needs a bit of protection. Crowd pinning to Aspria. Gillespie on the right hand side there, running down the east stand, whips the ball. And there's Aspria free again. My God, the defending is awful.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful play by Gillespie because he makes that goal, but that is awful defending. He has another reverse camera of that. Look at this. That's the low one. It's a fantastic save, mind.
It really is. That could have went in there. Like, Hesper's
3-0 up.
brilliant to keep that out. Which, you mean, he's had a bit of a shite game so far, hasn't he?
Shall we clip up the goal celebration from this live stream? It'll just go against for tomorrow.
Aye, just keep no.
People will be like, we haven't played them.
Like, what's going on? Why is this clipped up? What's going on? Let's have a check. Aye, clip it up. Do it. Clip it up.
And the women are playing at St Andrews. Yeah, I was there last season, sorry, when we won 2-0. Getting a little bit carried away next to the Birmingham press. Isaac 0-1. Absolute shite. Generational striker hooked. Took them man to the clean. Has he been subbed off, has he? He's not match fit, is he? Corner from the right. Sergi cross, and it's hit John Beresford just on the edge of the 6. No, it's hit Rob Lee, sorry, and that'll be a corner once again for Barca over on that left-hand side. And it'll be another in-swinger. Barcelona doing the in-swingers for the corners.
I guess who's been subbed off for as well? Hugo Ekatike.
As he, I thought that might be the case.
Oh.
What score do you honestly thinking of tomorrow's match, lads? I can't decide. Score draw. Maybe we can shit a house and narrow win. I've kind of given mine on video already, Benji. I'm going to sit on the fence a little bit and say 1-1.
As he always does.
Yeah, sometimes I say we'll win or lose. I said we'll beat Wolves 3-1, like, when it was only a boring win, but I reckon 1-1 tomorrow. I think the crowd. And it was interesting that Hansi Flick, I'll just hang on there. He has
Barcelona pushing
Rivaldo
forward,
going past 2 or 3, and he's getting a free kick.
in a very dangerous position.
Batty just put it on. He takes neat shit, David Batty. I think it'll be 1-1. I think Hansi Flick's already talked about the atmosphere. And Shea Given's got he wants 5 on the wall. Rivaldo is over this. It's a long way out, mind.
Very
35 to 40 yards out. De La Peña's over it, but I've got me money on Rivaldo. Again, I can't remember watching this back. It's a 5-man wall. Rivaldo high, dipping, but it's comfortable for Shea Given. Lewis says, I'm happy that and gutted at the same time because that young Barcelona player is not playing. Yamal is one of my favourite players to play for Barca. 3-1 Barca, do you reckon? Or 3-1 Newcastle, Lewis? I would like Lamine Yamal to play. I'm not going to lie, even though the opposition makes them weaker, but you want to see the best players in the Champions League, without a shadow of a doubt.
I think we're going to beat them 2-1.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Take that. I can't wait for tomorrow's atmosphere. I've got a lot of videos, by the way, tomorrow. Got Josh live with some pre-planned guests. Got me with the match reaction and a vlog, of course, and the last word about late or early in the morning.
And I suppose this is the pre-show as well, isn't it? Really? This is the pre-show?
This is the classic, watching the 3-2. Just a shame we can't actually play it's copyrighted. So Turpy's going to say, it was literally shocking. How can you start a guy who's played 18 minutes in 4 months? I'm telling you that the Rats, nothing with Eddie Howe and Murph. And 2-2, he reckons, for the Morrow. Sonny Anderson there, Shea Given. Barca having to tackle a lot more, being 3-0 down. This will be a bit of a shock to the system.
I thought they looked desperate at the end of the first half, but wow, they are looking very, very, very desperate now, Barcelona. They are trying to scratch everything they can together. Possessions definitely went up for them. They are holding the ball a lot better. We're not pressing and attacking them as much. I think we've pulled a foot off the brakes. Yeah, but...
Well, Newcastle 3-0 up. You can just sit and defend.
Yeah.
Come on and show us what you got. Vigo's done Barton there, but it's too high.
Barcelona just can't seem to show them what they've got.
Ball on the right has played it back. No ball in, that's been deflected, and it's another corner for Barca. I think Rivaldo's playing further up.
Yeah, he's definitely coming out with a bit more. Rivaldo is.
Can't wait to hear the Champions League anthem. Yeah, can't wait for that. I hope they don't do what they did in the last Champions League campaign. Here he comes. Sonny Anderson is off, and soon to be World Cup winner Christophe Dugarry. Of course, we signed the following season his strike partner. Who was that in the World Cup? Didn't last very long. Shea Given's come and he's collected the corner. Yeah, we signed a World Cup winner.
Wasn't Robert, was it? No, I didn't
Stefan
think
Givosh.
Yeah?
Stefan Givosh was signed the following summer.
Yeah.
So Dugarry is on, of course, famously saved Steve Bruce with Birmingham when he came in on loan and scored goals for fun.
Yeah,
What
that's
do you mean?
what
Right, sorry, Lewis. So what happened last time in all the stadiums during the warm-ups and stuff, they played the Champions League music. Now, if I'm being iffy, I don't like that.
Oh, no.
Play it when they walk out. They played it twice and it kind of like, I don't know.
Takes the feeling away, doesn't it? Yeah.
I just didn't play it. Didn't play it. Batty's picked the ball up there. There's been a bit of a foul there.
A bit of stuff there on the left side. Did you see?
Yeah, it was. And that's a poor ball. Beresford, has he kept it in? He has kept it in. Just that looked out to me.
It did look out to me the first time for Beresford there, but he's done well to deflect it. Bring it back for the throw in.
Oh, you're watching Sunderland. Is the cry from the crowd there? Oh, dangerous from Steve Watson. And he's up against Dugarry and Figo there. Figo's now on the left-hand side. Rivaldo's on the right, I think.
And Figo and Rivaldo sitting that deep, side by side, looks dangerous. That's De La Pina pushing up there, wasn't it, as well, for the press?
Trying to get Gillespie into the game again. Sergi plays it back. There's Rivaldo picking the ball up against Aspri. Come together. Rivaldo's lost the ball. Aspria's done well. David Batty's looking for options. Batty's gone in 50-50 with Rivaldo. Aspria's spun Reiziger brilliantly. Tino's going to go down this left-hand side. He shoots low.
He doesn't get enough on it there. Like, it's easy for Hesp. Too easy for Hesp, that, for Asprilla. Can't be disappointed. He's already scored 3.
Clash played, getting past Reiziger before, though. How come his chewing gum never falls out?
What?
Tino's.
I've wondered that about a lot of football players. They just seem to be chewing the whole game. I'm like, Ed, do you put an extra bit in? Like,
I've just got a supply on the touchline.
I like what? Because I know there's some of them who use that snuff stuff, don't they, as well?
Trippier, didn't he?
Trippier, he is.
Cross comes in on the left-hand side. Albert heads down. John Barnes just on the edge of the box. Plays in. Batty, who will go across to Beresford, just in front of the Newcastle dugout, in front of Kenny Dalglish. De La Pena has won the ball, and then it's a 50-50 with Thomason, who's lost out. Wearing number 16, of course. Summer signing. Against Saladez from Heronville. 2-2 Liverpool, haha. 2-2 from 2-0 down. Yeah, we played Atletico in the summer, in the Stella Cup.
Good side.
Yeah, they taught well lesson, like.
Can't be underestimated, Atletico.
They've only won one game so far this season, mind. Benji says, I'm still going to have a little flut on 3-2 Newcastle tomorrow. Tino hat-trick worth a punt. Livermento. Hey, you'll get some odds for that, mind, won't you?
That'd be unreal. Let's have a little look on Paddy Power, should I?
It must be, like, ridiculously, like, 500 to 1 or something daft like that. Might even be more.
They've probably put it on as a special a lot of betting places to entice people to do it because it's free money, really, isn't it? Because, I mean, the likelihood of it happening. No. It'll be good if it happens, but...
Catch Bayer warming up in a jumper.
Look at him, man. Mental. He just looks mental, Catch Bayer, doesn't he, man?
It's crazy when we had him on the channel. Mental.
I would have liked to have been around for that one. Not today.
On the starting team who we've had Shea Given on the channel. We've had John Beresford briefly. We've had Warren Barton a few times. Sean Bourne I'm not going to class Sean Bourne. We're there in an event. He was on video, but not on there.
Mac twice.
No, I'm just thinking of this team. Catch Bayer's been on. Shearer obviously is part of the squad.
That's quite a good number of the squad, really.
5 from the squad.
That's a good number. I like that. They're still available to watch, aren't they, somewhere?
Yes.
Yes. You can go back and watch them if you want.
Batty's picked the ball up. Bonds. This is going to go all the way back to Shea Given because the game's won. Just got to see it out now for the next game.
Keep themselves composed. Barcelona are starting to look a little bit more dangerous in bursts, though.
Gillespie on this right side up against Sergi. Heavy touch this time, but he should win a corner, and he has. Comments come in. Some players actually use body rub to help open the airways. You know, the body rub that you put on, like a Vicks or something, if you have a blocked nose. Because I suffer from that.
Yeah.
Turpy's gone out to say, yeah, they were great against us. And Benji says, I've never looked yet, to be fair, at the odds for that 3-2 bet. Corner played short bonds back to Barton, who clips it in, and Rude Hesp comes out.
I can't actually put a bet on Tino Livramento scoring a hat-trick. Paddy Power will not allow it.
Never build a bet.
That's what I'm on.
Oh, yeah.
Bet builder. I can try it another way, which I'm going to have a look at.
Yes, that's that. Yeah, that's right thing. I couldn't spell it. Little turn here by Barcelona on the attack now. They have to attack because they're 3-0 down. Rivaldo plays the ball back. It's a shot from distance, which is very ambitious to shoot from there.
No.
Felipe Albert just hoofs it long. Up against Saladez and John Dal Thomason, and that's a free kick against Thomason. Or the commentary says Thomason. Rivaldo, he shoots from 50 yards, and Given has to force a save.
I don't know if he needs to save that there, though, Given. That wasn't...
It doesn't kind of wide, isn't it?
I think it's going wide. I think he's done a bit too much there, but nerves are obviously on them right now.
Have you ever seen Rivaldo's hat-trick for Barcelona against Valencia? If you haven't seen this, honestly, go and have a look.
Is that...
Barcelona were...
a lovely kick, on, like a scissor kick or something on one of them?
Aye.
Yes, I've seen... what a hat-trick. One of the best I've ever seen.
Yeah, individually, just worldy goals. And Barcelona had to win that game to qualify for the Champions League. And they were actually getting beat until Rivaldo steps up.
Ooh, is that obstruction there?
Yellow card against... It's just fouled by Beresford on Serchich. And Barcelona having a lot of pressure, but no killer instant yet. Benji is not available because it's not going to happen. They know it. I'll go in the book as Nassim if they'll give me it. Can I have a Tino Livramento score a hat-trick and a 3-2 win, please? De La Pena, Rivaldo, and Figo all over this free kick. You can't shoot from there. It's got to be, it's going to be Figo with the free kick. In it comes. Barton gets his head to it. Rob Lee can't get it under control. Figo, he shoots. It's deflected.
Really need that deflection as well. Barcelona are looking dangerous now.
Yeah, it's deflected.
I know they've got a lot of work to try and come back into this and get something from it, though.
Deflected off David Batty.
Long way.
Barcelona's 6th corner. Newcastle have had 3.
Yeah, they're looking dangerous at the minute, Barcelona. They've got that press on.
Another in-swinger from Sergi on the right-hand side down the Gallagher. In it comes. Shea Given claims and collects easily.
Brilliantly done by Given.
Given goes long. Trying to find Aspri. He flicks it.
Oh, brilliant.
Run back. Defender plays it back to Rude Hesp, who will give it back.
I mean, at this point right now, Aspri just looks like he could run all night, doesn't he?
Yeah, and it's a shame because, like, Ketspire does come on, but Ketspire doesn't even get up top because Ketspire can play anyway across the front 3. We didn't really have many options when, obviously, we sold Ferdinand. We got rid of, we didn't get rid of, Shira was injured. We got rid of Ginola on that front 3. Bielsa could have done a job there.
How's Ferdinand doing when you say that name every time?
He's asleep, snoring on the sofa.
Oh, right. Aye, typical.
Barton concedes a corner to the left, and it'll be Figo down towards the Gallagher. 7th corner now for Barca.
Possession's definitely strongly in the Barcelona camp at the minute, like.
And it comes from Figo. Heads up, it's Albert. Gillespie's on the edge of the box. He heads it on. This is all Barcelona at the minute. And this is on the right-hand side. In it comes to the edge of the box. A volley, which has been blocked by David Batty. And the ball goes out right in front of the Newcastle dugout.
Newcastle just throwing bodies in the way. Getting anything they can in front of their goal at the moment. Like, pretty much done the definition of park the bus right now. Aspri, I think, is the only guy setting up the pitch.
Warren Barton looks absolutely knackered. Proper sweat on.
Yeah.
Newcastle have committed 16 fouls. Barcelona have committed 10. Will it be Figo or will it be Sergi?
Did you just guess that?
And that's headed by Dugari, who was lethal in the air. Barton just clears. No, it came up on screen.
I know that. But the Spanish.
Aye. 65th minute. Newcastle have 25 minutes to hang on. I say hang on. We're 3-0 up at the minute. It's comfortable at the moment.
Very comfortable at the moment. Although Barcelona are starting to make them sweat a lot.
We can't get out the half.
Waves. The last time we were up that half, a couple of minutes ago, and Faustino Asprilla touched it a little bit too far over.
Figo, corner from the left. Heads back up in the air.
It's Newcastle.
Now, Gillespie picked the ball up. Will he run? He's got Sergius behind him. Gillespie's starting to come in field. He goes to the left. Thomason, first time ball. It's not the greatest of passes of Newcastle. Just hold on and keep possession there. That would have helped massively, but it's all Barcelona once more. De La Pena.
Newcastle need to realise right now they need to settle themselves down, calm down, hold the ball, keep possession, unsettle Barcelona, because as soon as they're trying to play the ball out and play it dangerous, Barcelona just intercepting, taking it and coming back. And now teams like Barcelona, especially with the likes of, Rivaldo, Figo, comebacks aren't out of the realm. And it's a big task and it's a big ask.
Albert plays that long. Back he goes sliding in. Notice Rob Lee, I beg your pardon. De La Pena picks the ball up. Barcelona starting to get bodies forward. This will go to Dugarry. Barcelona have had 59% possession.
Back the way it was, 59 and 41 of possession.
Searches on the... Oh, that's a poor cross. That's
terrible.
An awful cross on the right hand side, which goes out of play. A little bit of respite for Newcastle, who are 3-0 up. Drop us a like on the video. Rerun of Barcelona getting beat at St. James's Park 3-2.
If you're going to drop a like for anything, drop a like for Shea Given. Come on, that legend deserves it. A million times he deserves that.
He does deserve that. Aerial shot of St. James's Park. Remember, St. James's Park was only 36,000 back then. This is before the redevelopment. This is in 97. Of course, it went up to 52,000 just after the millennium. Lovely little flick by Dugarry. Luis Enrique, this will go out on the left-hand side to Sergi, over to Figo up against Warren Barton. Figo cuts back, and he's gone past Warren Barton, and he wants a free kick, and Kalina has given that. It's a bit soft, but...
really soft, that.
Barton apologises to the ref. Figo done him there. Yeah, it is soft, but it's a free kick, but it's soft, you know what I mean?
It's just...
So free kick to Barcelona on this left-hand side. In it comes. Heads clear. I think that was Albert.
Another body to it. Newcastle doing well to keep it out of the danger zone, but we're letting Barcelona have too much of possession. What a dangerous deflection.
And that's took a deflection. Remember, we're watching this in 480p, by the way. So I think we're doing our to notice these players.
You're doing really well with some of the Newcastle players, mate, because there's a couple of times you've been like, oh...
I'm on my mobile as well. I'm on my mobile underneath.
Mate, brilliant.
Sergi, in swinger from the right, down at the Gallagher. It's come back to Figo, is it? It's a great save by Shea Given. It was Nadal, I beg your pardon. So free corner comes in from Sergi on the right-hand side, heads clear. Nadal on the edge of the box, half volley, bounces. And Shea Given's got to jump back and push it over the bar. And another corner comes in, and that'll be yet again another corner.
What's that on 10 now?
Steve Watson, I think that was. So a lot of pressure from Barca. Sergi, again, another corner from the right, in swinger. And it's headed up by Rob Lee. And Shea Given just has to punch it over for another corner.
He's done too much again there, Shea Given.
Sporting that green goalkeeper top.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's been some nicer ones during the Adidas era in the 90s. And this will be a shot from the edge of the box. It's been deflected and it's headed up by, I think it was Warren Barton.
Given's panicked there.
And Rob Lee is trying to slide and stop it going for a corner. I think it's a throw-in. Rob Lee, of course, captain the night.
The Newcastle need to stop conceding these corners right now, because Barcelona are really coming in thick and fast with the attack. You feel there's something coming.
Doubling up here. Batty and...
Great work.
And Beresford, and it is given the other way. It is given to Newcastle. Sergi doesn't agree with that. Newcastle will have a throw-in around about the left-back position, which John Beresford will take. Colina's just having a word with him, probably. Something to do with the eyes. John Beresford. As the commentator says. Batty. Bati. Bati. You want some Bati?
But for fuck's sake.
Barton.
Batin.
Watson. Beresford. Chests it to Barnes. Newcastle under pressure again. Here's Dugarry.
They do pronounce the names very English. Like
Figure.
English.
That is brilliant defending by Steve Watson, who plays that with his left foot. That's a great ball.
Aspri, can he get to it?
Reisiger beats him, and it goes back to Ruud Hesper. Just sides foots it back to Reisiger. In Barcelona, here they come again. To De La Pena, coming towards the centre circle.
Mind, if you're gonna, if you want to pick any one of their team who's
it's a great ball. What a ball that is, by the way. It's a poor delivery, but that was some pass by De La Pena, mind.
Really, I was just about to say, out of anyone I would say so far for Barcelona's team, De La Pena has been probably their best player on the pitch of the evening so far.
Some pass. Look at that for a pass.
Great.
That's a De Bruyne pass.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Sergi reckons Shea Given's got a touch to that, and he has the corner, which I think is the Shea Given save from Nadal. It's bouncing, and he pushes it over.
Needed that. That was heading in. Shea Given, proving he can do what needs to be done.
First time he's been tested properly.
Yeah. With a straight shot at him with power as well. That was a really strong shot.
Figo's having a lot of the ball, isn't he?
Yeah, he's really grown into the game. Figo has now.
It went out ref, however. Per Luigi Collina, the most respected referee around that round about that era for a good 15, 20 years.
And as he should have been, he was brilliant.
Canley Dalglish there, behind Paul Ferris and Derek Wright to his right, next to Aaron Hughes. Of course, Derek Wright's just recently retired. Still does some stuff with Newcastle United women every so often.
Yeah, we're kind of charging.
De La Pena trying to play in Dugarry, I think it was. Newcastle just can't get this under control. And here comes Figo, a little dink ball, and it's a goal, and it's been chested in by Luis Enrique.
Who's running it straight back up the pitch.
Yeah. Of course, the PSG boss currently at the moment. And again, it was that man, I think it was Figo, on this right-hand side. The lovely little dink. And some skill to chest that, man, because 99 times everyone heads that.
Yep.
That's probably a foul on the edge of the box by Batty as well. So I think Batty's lucky not to get a second yellow. Because if you look Batty, look at that.
It takes him clean down. It's a definite yellow.
Yeah, in today's game, he sent off for that.
Straight red. It's pulled back.
He comes back. So 3-1, 73rd minute. Luis Enrique chests home. It's all Barca, so that'll give them a little bit of a lift. Are Newcastle going to make any changes to freshen it up a little bit?
Probably need some fresh legs on, because, I mean, Gillespie's starting to look a bit tired. Aspria, how much has he got left in the tank? The defence is being tested left, right and centre right now. They do need a little bit of respite, I'd say. How many have they made so far, too?
We haven't made any yet.
Have we not?
No, because Peacock and Ketsbayer come on.
That's right, yes.
We haven't made any yet.
3 right now, yeah?
So it's 3 back in the day, aye.
Yep.
Figo shoots from way out, but it's been blocked by Rob Lee. This will go on the right-hand side. That's an overhit pass. Remember, guys, if you want to ask any questions to myself, to Joe, football, personal, anything you like,
bring them on.
Get it in the live chat and drop us a like as well if you're watching this rerun. Or if you're over on Twitch as well.
Who is your man of the match, by the way, up to now, out of like...
Have a little look. Can you jump on? Are you able to jump on YouTube on a different device? In the pinned... See what the scores are.
Grab me phone.
We do have a live poll, a vote on who is the man of the match from this game. You've got 2 options.
It's only really them 2 options so far. There's been 33 votes. I need to chuck a vote.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant from Rivaldo. Forces a save from Shea Given.
Brilliant again by Shea Given. At the moment, Keith Gillespie sits at 32% and Faustino Asprilla is sitting heavy on 68% as man of the match.
Yeah. You can see Gillespie's getting a bit of love, though.
Yeah, it is. I voted Gillespie because for me...
I thought that might be like one way, 90% or something daft like that.
I think everyone remembers this game for Tino.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
Speaking of Tino, long dangly legs. He needs a bit of support.
Not going to move.
You just need to keep the ball.
That's it. Literally keep a hold. Keep a hold. Don't take a shot.
Yes, soft. That is soft. That's not a free kick. That's not a free kick. He's given it Kalina, but
That
we'll
was
take it.
really soft.
That was incredibly soft. But obviously, Rivaldo just before spun his man. I think it was Warren Barton, and powers it. Just showing Rivaldo's class. And we've got to remember Rivaldo's a lot younger here.
Yes.
And he was just signed from Deportivo La Coruña.
What a great player.
And it's Asprilla who's over it. He thinks, you know what, I won 4. So Tino Asprilla's over the free kick.
Of course he is.
It's
You've got to go for it, haven't you?
It's a 4-man. Is it a 5-man? Barcelona it's 5 with another 6 just on the edge. Bonds has now came over. So it is going to be Tino Asprilla with the free kick. It's way over. Way over.
Ah, he's wasted that.
Not even close.
You know, I think in this position, you're coming towards the last 15 minutes of the game, you've got a free kick like that. Are you not wanting to pass it? Move the ball to the corner if you can.
Bonds back to Asprilla, who's going to shoot.
In.
Another shot from Tino from 30 yards, goes wide.
He's just taking too many shots now. Needs to calm down. The seconds there that he could have took, that would eat the time away for what Barcelona's trying to do here.
And we are going to see a substitution. It's 5 for 16. So that's Thomason is going to come off. And that'll be, I'm sure that's Darren Peacock, number 5. So it's going very defensive.
As it should right now.
So Thomason was just playing in support and Darren Peacock is on. So 5 at the back for Newcastle.
I'm not a shit Andy Carroll. I'm a shit Darren Peacock. My hair's more like, look at the hairline. I'm a shit Darren Peacock. Look at that hairline, man. No way. People can no longer call. Look at that. It's Peacock.
Bloody hell.
What the fuck?
Doppelganger.
What the fuck?
Barcelona, this is a great play. It's Rivaldo again. Has forced a great save from Shea Given. Once more, Rivaldo's getting a lot of the ball. Great play by Barca on the right-hand side. It's pulled back Rivaldo. Shea Given's low down and saves really well.
What with Darren Peacock? I wonder if he's really my dad.
Darren Peacock. Shea Given being tested a lot more now. I think that's been given, no pun intended, as a free kick. Given slips from the goal kick.
Apologise profusely for Lee's jokes.
Well, no pun, it wasn't meant to be.
Oh, was it not? You actually did not plan that one?
That's what I said, no pun intended.
Oh, I did at the minute like you're on one.
What, with Carabag?
Aye.
Yeah. Barcelona have got the ball. De La Peña's going to pick the ball up. It always comes through midfield, then they'll go out wide. That's a great ball.
Brilliant bit of space there on the wing for Barcelona.
Fantastic defending by Rob Lee. Barton just kicked it off the attack, and that's not great defending by Barton. That's his class. Can't get it under control of Figo, surrounded by too many bodies, and Albert will try and just get this away. Comes back to De La Peña. Tackle from behind. Yeah, John Burrow's saying that you won the ball, but you can't tackle from behind.
Nah.
And it's a free kick, literally, on the edge of the box. So you've got Rivaldo, Figo, De La Peña can all take this.
Squad of free kick takers, Barcelona, all of them are able to put it away, especially in a position like this.
Gets Bias coming on for Newcastle. It's going to be Rivaldo. Warren Barton's on the line, right on the edge of the box.
Given's looking a little bit too far for his line, if you ask me. There we go, and that's it.
6-man wall. It's Rivaldo. It's over the wall, and it's cannoned off the bar. Newcastle are hanging on.
Shea Given's got lucky there, like.
In comes across. Heads out. And it's away by, I think that's Beresford.
Keep it easy.
Are roaring the crowd are roaring Newcastle on. Ketchbaya still waiting to come on. Ball goes from right back to Warren Barton, who's just headed it straight to Barcelona yet again. Severe pressure from Barca. Luis Enrique trying to pull the ball down. Peacock gets his foot to it. Asprilla's trying to get out. Newcastle are sucked in their own half.
Newcastle are literally hanging on a thread right now.
Asprilla's laid it back off to John Barnes. Asprilla,
Asprilla needs to keep the ball.
sliding challenge. And that now should be Tamuri. I can't remember who comes off. Maybe Barnes. But he has that free kick. Rivaldo on the edge of the box. Side foot. Great free kick. Cannons off the bar. Gibbons beaten there.
Gibbons he's got to buy there, Given, like he really has.
Just in, says Manvar. Liverpool are still effing dog shite at the back.
I thought that meant they've lost, but they haven't lost.
Catch by for Barnes, I think it is. But yeah, Barnes was knackered. He's not helping out. Figo plays this to Sergi. Beresford needs to chest that out, and it'll be another corner for Barca. Sergi's going to run over. 13
corners to our 3, a whole 10 more corners. This second half has been Barcelona's second half, but they're still trailing by 2 goals.
And it's off the line.
Oh,
can't remember that. I think
done.
That was off the line. So they've hit the bar and they've had one off the line in the last 5 minutes. It was David Batty off the line? Sergi with the corner on the right. Headed down. Yeah. David Batty who clears it off the line. So people go on about we battered Barcelona. We didn't batter Barcelona. We won the game.
Yeah.
They battered us second half. It's one way.
Gillespie and Asprilla battered Barcelona's defence. But Newcastle as a team definitely didn't batter them. You look at this second half has been, I'd say, 80-20 to Barcelona, easy. And that's for possession, passes, attacking in the opponent's box, passes in the opponent's box, everything. They've been the better side by far in the second half.
That was Dugarry with the header that was cleared off the line. Albert's just fouled Figo.
From behind again, wasn't it?
Figo's going to take it quickly. De La Pena. Going to go to the right.
Sense of urgency, I can imagine we're in the last few minutes of the game right now.
Just Reisiger. Oh, no, sorry, it's Churchill, I beg your pardon. De La Pena. Outside the ball, flicked, headed off Rob Lee. Saladez will go to the left. He wants a foul handball, against Keith Gillespie. Does take Gillespie's hand. He's in a bit of pain.
Guy's just had that ball pin clean off his hand. It would not tickle.
Figo. He's just been brought down, but the referee says play on. Ketsbayer's going to bring this ball forward. The new signing.
Hagen.
And that's class from Ketsbayer. It's gone past 2 Barca defenders. He just run to that corner flag. Run the corner flag, son. And he's lost the ball. But he has come back and slid tackle, but he's lost out to De La Pena. He'll play it Rivaldo, who's gone past Rob Lee quite easily there. Rob Lee, it's Rivaldo over the left-hand side. Sergi. Barca on the attack. He's going to come in back to Ivan De La Pena.
Pena.
Did a little 1-2, and that's blocked by Philippe Albert, who tries to play it long and has found Asprilla.
Oh, brilliant. He found Asprilla.
Now coming towards the box. He's all on his own. Heavy touch, but he'll shoot and it's being blocked.
Deflected.
There's only Asprilla up, no one else.
Near one at all.
Newcastle are so defensive, 5-4-1.
You've got to think it's a worthy time to be defensive. We've got to be in the last 5 minutes of the game right now. And yeah, brilliant move there. Leave it for Shea, give him, let him clear it out. You've got to be winning that ball though.
84th minute.
84th minute. You literally were coming up to 5 minutes left in the game. Newcastle are doing well just to hold the ground, hold the line, make it no man's land.
Newcastle.
I love how
the old songs still stay.
Yeah. That's why it's so important, so special football, man.
On this right hand side, loads of chants going around about Newcastle. Throw into Barca deep into the right wing position. Down at the Gallagher. Saladez. Great win there by Batty. He's put his body on the line. Batty's like our Joe Litton in this game.
Oh, Yeah, do you know what it is? When you asked earlier, definitely now we've got towards this end of the game. Batty is without a duel and he's just thrown his body.
Have you seen the picture of when we played Man United and Batty choke slams Nicky Butt?
Yes. Love that.
Gillespie, great, goes past De La Pena now, use his pace. There's that heavy touch. No, he's going to use his pace.
Oh.
Look at that by Gillespie. He shoots.
You got to think if that was earlier in the game, Gillespie's back at right now. He probably puts that in, but look, it's enough for now.
That was class by Gillespie, getting us from his own half. Goes past De La Pena, goes past Sergi. I think it's Saladaz and shoots wide. Shea Given comes flying out and has to do with a good old Grace Donnelly.
The flying dolphin. Oh, shouts to Grace Donnelly. Like when she did that, that was absolutely mental. Mental.
Nadal. Very famous name in Spain, of course.
And in a wobble you see. In UNITED. Newcastle United FC.
Barca still needing 2 goals to get back into this. Risegal will go up long. Dugarry wins the header, but it's no one else is there. Newcastle just need to slow it down. Shea Given has a ball. He's just going to wait for the attacker, and he picks the ball up.
No 8 seconds now for Given.
Love Newcastle. We do. Love Newcastle. There's a crowd starts singing that. Still 28 years later, and it still gets sung.
With just as much passion and pride as well.
Dugarry. We'll play this back to De La Pena, who's seen so much of the ball. Headed away by Darren Peacock. Ketsbaya. Plays that to Aspria. Aspria's played it back to Ketsbaya.
Brilliant. Hold the ball.
Just slow the ball. Oh, he's trying to find Aspria. He doesn't need to do that.
Nah. Just held the ball.
Keep the ball. Because all you're doing is inviting the pressure to come back on from Barcelona again.
Yep.
62% possession.
Jesus. Feels more than that, man, doesn't it? It feels much more than that.
And that's a corner. Steve Watson with a challenge against Dugarry in Barcelona.
Corner for you?
A corner. I'm sure Barca score from the corner. No, I don't know if it's this one. Because Figo scores. Shock. There's a spoiler for you. Figo, ironically, with a corner. In it comes. Barton just kicked it out again for another corner.
You can't be knocked for not knowing which corner it was, because my goodness, I certainly can't remember this many corners getting taken by Barcelona.
I can't remember how many. 15. How much they dominated.
You don't even see that many corners in a Premier League game nowadays, man.
Sergi, corner from the right. Shea Given's come out. He's dropped it, but then he's picked it up. Barton can't clear. It's going to come back to Figo low down.
Ready? No.
And it's 3-2. A mistake by Shea Given. Can't collect from the corner. Barton kicks it away and falls to Figo on the edge of the box. It goes past a crowd of bodies. And it's now 3-2.
He's done too much trying to come out for that one there. Like,
he was going the right way. Slight deflection on Figo's shot as well. We'll have a little look at this. Can't really tell from that angle. But it's now 3-2. That's what Barcelona definitely deserve that.
Yep.
88th, hitting 89th minute. Newcastle 3, Barcelona 2. Luis Figo.
Literally minutes, seconds for Newcastle to hang on. Take a win. Barcelona, this is why Barcelona is a team like the champions, because they have held out this whole game. They've never given up. They've pushed and pushed and pushed. They've made the second half their match. Newcastle have fell victim to that. They really have.
Figo's running after the ball after Barton's like, I'm not chasing after that. It's yours to lose. And cries of the whistles were going round just before, because they're now in the 90th minute. Baton with the throw. Goes long. That's headed on. Gillespie's running down Sergi Aspria now with the press against Saladez. Barca going to go all the way back to the goalkeeper. This is good pressing by Newcastle. Where was this earlier? Good head. Out to Michael Reiziger, the Dutchman, who will go along. Of course, Barcelona then went and signed the likes of the De Boer brothers, Zenden, Overmars, Kluivert. All the Dutch contingent came. Philip Cocu. De La Pena will go along. Headed back, great header back that to Rivaldo on the left hand side, crosses it. Dugarry with the header, and that's bread and butter for Christoph Dugarry. He's one of the best in the year.
And he's just wasted his chance there. The one time where he needed to do it.
Should be doing better there. He's free, and he had us a good few yards wide. Is that the last chance? Back in the day when the Adidas
smoking in the stands,
smoking in the stadium, and Adidas poppers would have been legendary back then.
What? What?
Just smoking in the stand as it was normal. Did you have any Adidas poppers?
Haven't seen any in the crowd yet.
Did you know what I'm saying? Did you have any as a kid?
Mate, I had one pair.
I had Lecoq Sport Eve. I had the Adidas.
I didn't like them.
I think I had Kappa as well.
I hate them. Kappa, that was a good brand. Again, I didn't like the Kappa brand as well, so my man never bought us that stuff. If you're not going to thingy.
Aspri, I've got on the left-hand side, and he's won a valuable free kick. Deep.
And then he made a really dark joke online there about me.
Better not. On this left-hand side. And there's no need to cross it. Just take it slow, and the referee will blow the whistle. Beresford slow Aspria. Just hang on. And he's won another free kick, 1.5 minutes into this stoppage time.
Fans are on the edge of the seats over there. Look at them, man. No one, I don't think anyone's sitting down. There was little kids climbing up on the stands. You know, they're probably going to be a day off school tomorrow for them.
Aspria just hold the ball up against Riesiger, just rolling the ball with his back. Plays it back. Cries of Newcastle. Newcastle going round. Another throw in. Beresford plays it to Aspria way down Newcastle's left. And the full-time whistle has been blown. Fans are going nuts. Dalglish celebrates with McDermott, with his players. He hugs Barnes. He hugs John Dal Thomason. Beresford straight over to the hero in Faustino Asprilla. The Newcastle fans are going nuts. They celebrate a famous win. Barcelona definitely dominated second half. It was all Barcelona. But it's finished Newcastle United 3, Barcelona 2, and that's the end of that. That's good timing. You know what it is with that game? Looking back at that, how much Barca dominated second half.
Mate, they absolutely hammered us in that second half. I couldn't remember much of the game, but I did not remember that. And for anyone who ever stands and turns around to me now and goes, "We dominated Barcelona that game," I'm going to be like, "Shut up and just go watch the second half." That's all you need to do. Watch that second half.
If, like I say, you were saying earlier, if you take Aspri and Gillespie out of that,
it's a hammering, mate. It's a hammering. I think the best way to look at it is literally what I said. Gillespie and Tino Asprilla dominated Barcelona's defense. Agreed. But we did not dominate. Not at all. Given comes good. I would say that.
As the game went on, you see more Rivaldo, more Figo. De La Pena was on the ball a lot as well. So, yeah. But we hung on. We got the famous 3 points. As I say, we got beaten at return fixture 1-0. But that was obviously back in the Champions League that season. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was the following season we beat Man U 5-0.
Beautiful game.
Yeah, I'm sure it's because it wasn't that same kit. It definitely wasn't.
Nah.
Because this season we struggled in the league. I think we finished mid-table.
Yes. And then Shearer had a wicked season the next season.
Yeah.
Was that Dalglish gets...
No, sorry, it was before. It was the season before because Ferdinand was there. So I'm mistaken.
Was that the 5-0 with Ferdinand there?
It was the season before.
Right.
So it was the season before because Ginola scored. History for me. But 3-2 win. Brilliant. Keith Gillespie ripping Sergio apart a few times. Aspria leaping like a salmon, but you can't defend like that. And the penalty was he left his leg in. And look, you're looking back 28 years ago, people still do that now. They're waiting for that initiating. Go on, touch me, and I'll go down. And, it came from obviously abroad because that wouldn't have been a penalty 30, 40 years ago. And then obviously the influx of foreigners, they just wait for that. But that was fascinating. I enjoyed that, me.
I really, really enjoyed that. It was fascinating to see, not just looking at how some things have changed, but more to the point of seeing how a lot of stuff hasn't changed. People saying, high press football is new. No, it's not. Both teams did high press football there, just in different halves, and it was brilliant the way they did it. But I liked it. One of my most favourite things from watching that was not Tino's hat-trick, I'm excluding that from it, was the difference in two teams. I think a lot of days now, and it's very, very fine margins between football teams.
Yeah.
Now, back then, we had completely different styles there. In Newcastle, we were just hard hitting, take the ball and just run through and ping a ball over the top.
Yeah, long ball.
Long ball. And then Barcelona were very much, no, we're going to hit them with pizzazz, flair, 1-2 passes all over the shop. There was even a couple of times where they've attempted a 1-2-3-4. Little bits of flourish, back heels. I mean, I've just seen about easy 15 attempted back heels and probably about 6 to 7 successful back heels. Like stuff like that, you just don't see two teams that different anymore. It's rare you see it, and this is the beauty of what this was. Oh, I've really enjoyed that. I've just
Yeah, there's a lot of even spells where there were just sloppy balls, long balls going nowhere. And nowadays we've kind of like play continental football where everyone plays from the back and possession based now. And obviously you've seen the possession stats at Barcelona in the high 60s, mid 60s. So it's fascinating, the two different cultures. And obviously that's developed as the years went on. Better players come to the Premier League and so on. Because at that stage of 97, you would probably say Serie A was probably the best, strongest league.
I was going to say that, yeah. Serie A was probably the best league.
And then probably La Liga, so the Premier League wasn't even at the top of the tree at this stage. So fantastic win. Simi, you've probably missed it all. We've just watched Newcastle 3, Barcelona 2. But he goes on to say this game always lives long in the memory. I miss Brian Moore so much. He's the commentator of the game. One of the best commentators all round. What a commentator he was. He was obviously doing it for ITV. We watch it in Spanish. Warren Barton, Don Beresford.
Aspri,
I miss it all. The classics as well. So, yeah, we've enjoyed that, rehashing that game. Obviously, we have loads of content coming tomorrow, of course. The under-19s are at the first 3 o'clock kickoff. And then later on, the big one, which everyone's going to be excited for, Newcastle versus Barca. They're already training at St. James Park. There's already been talk from Barcelona that the atmosphere is the best in England. From their camp as well, which is brilliant. And the Barcelona press have been hyping up our midfield 3. So, yeah, it's now, Champions League is back, and this is what we're here for fans, these moments like this, that we want the club competing at the very top. Have you seen the lyrics for the Champions League? It means the same. You've seen the lyrics, it all means the same thing, just different languages.
Yeah, literally. And I think that's really cool the way they've done that. Obviously, it's the champions, isn't it? Aye. The champions. Yeah, aye.
They're all in different languages, say the same thing. Same as what about football Italia? Back in the day, it was class in the 90s. James Richardson sitting there outside a cafe. Yeah, that iconic music. Yeah, loved it. Can't wait, says Benji. I'm so hyped for the game, says Simi. And Joe, give us a rendition of the football Italian intro.
I would have to practice that one for you, Simi, next time.
I can remember the beat, dun, 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 and then it just goes, Golazo. But people used to think, I don't know if it was in your era, but people used to think it was Lazio. It wasn't.
So I've always remembered shouting, right? Golazo!
And everybody thought it was Lazio. I kept telling all the pals, no, it's not Lazio. Go Lazio. Can't Google it. Well, you couldn't Google it back then. Google wasn't
Go Google it, mate. No.
You have to get your football stats out, pen and paper, back in the day. We've enjoyed that. Drop us a final like, everybody. We're live on Facebook. Not Facebook. Oh, God, you can tell I'm tired. We're live on Twitch, not Facebook. And we're live on YouTube as well. If you like this, we'll do more. If you're watching the rerun of it, I hope you've enjoyed it. Get us comments down there before. But we'll see you for all the match day stuff tomorrow. We've got live reaction to full time with some fans that are booked on. And then I'll bring you all the stadium stuff afterwards as well. But for me and Joe, we'll see you very soon on the Newcastle Fans TV.